everybody, it's Kelly with kellyscards.ca, and this is the fourth card in my Everyday Card Kit number 6 series. For this card, we have chosen some great birthday balloons and lots of die cuts in this card. I've die cut the word happy, and the sentiment that will be included in the kit will be birthday, but feel free if you want to stamp something else and have it say happy something else, go for it. So today I have a special guest. My son Wyatt actually helped design this card. He was really interested in helping me the one day, and he says, Mom, let's die cut some balloons. So everybody say hello to Wyatt.
Hello!
So he's going to be with me, helping me put this card together. So to start out, we die cut all of these balloons in the rainbow colors, and then we also die cut these little strings. These strings were quite difficult to align, but what I did was I flipped them over, and what you can do is get the string going right down the middle and then tape it. For the red balloon, because it's lower, I have the string smaller than on the orange balloon where it needs to be longer because I'm going to have it higher. So I'm going to arrange the balloons low, high, low, high, low, and then we're going to put the letters on top of the balloons, and then I'm going to have the strings kind of come into the middle where we will put the sentiment over top. So I think this will look really good. To start out, what you're going to do is take all of your strings, and I would suggest that you tape them down. And if you can take a look at this, all I've done is tape right from there across, a little piece of tape, just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. So I've done this on all of the balloons, and I've got each of them, again, just showing you that this little stemmy part is right in the middle of this little end of the balloon. So to start out, once you have done that, I am going to suggest we adhere this piece first. So we're going to bring in some of our adhesive. We'll just take the backs off, and now we're going to bring in our card base, and we're going to get this fairly centered like that. And Wyatt, come give us a good rub to make sure this is on nice. Good job. Okay, so now we will flip this over and get ready to put our balloons on again. So now let's edit, but let's not edit this. So now let's arrange our balloons. We're going to do red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. And for this part, we want to make sure that they have a nice good amount of space between them because we are going to be putting our letters on top. So now that I've got my balloons ready, we are going to adhere these flat. So I'm going to take my tape runner here, and I'm going to put lots of tape on the back of the balloon. I'm not going to do the string because we're going to have the word laying over top. And I'm going to place the balloon, my first balloon there, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the orange balloon. And we're going to bring this up here, and we want to make sure we have enough room for the rest of the balloons like that. And we will bring in the yellow. And what's nice about this is if we have to move the balloons, we still can, because this adhesive isn't overly sticky. It's not going to be stuck forever. And we're going to have the green one there. You can always move things around. So we'll bring that in there. And then lastly, we have our blue balloon. And again, we can move these around. This isn't permanent adhesive that I'm using, so maybe we want to move this a little bit this way. And Wyatt says we need to put the green balloon up a little bit, and then we will bring the blue balloon in. All right, so what we've done is we've moved these balloons around, And now that I like the placement, I'm just going to rub my finger, and Wyatt, if you can help me, just rub these balloons on just like this. And we're just going to rub the balloons, not the strings. And now that they're on there good, we're going to add our letters. So to add our letters, I suggest pop dots for this. And I'm going to put several pop dots on each letter. I've cut these pop dots in half. It'll just make it easier to work with. So we're going to add this H right here and center it nice on the balloon. I want my words and my letters nice and straight, so I'm not going to pay attention to that the balloon is actually tilted, but have the letters on there nice and straight. And now I'm going to do the A. And now we can bring our A in, and again just center it right on the balloon. There, that's good placement. And now we'll bring in our P's here. And we will put this letter right in the middle. That looks good. And then our other P. And we'll add this other P like that. So now lastly, we will put our Y on here. And so far this is looking really, really good. And now what we're going to do is, this is a sentiment that I created with MS Word. So when you look at this, you may notice a little bit of white edges. You can either ink it with some black ink, you can leave it, or you can use something like a marker. And I just like to mark up the edge of my sentiments so that you don't see that white sticking out. And I'm just going to be careful not to get my fingers, because I don't want to have black ink. And I'm just going to let that dry for a couple of seconds, because again, I don't want to have black ink on my fingers. And now I'm going to attach this to this little foam piece that you'll find in your kit. And this will help just pop up the sentiment. I'm going to take my sentiment now and flip it upside down, and then I'm going to take my foam and adhere it right to the back and make sure that none of the black foam is sticking out. And now I'm just going to add some adhesive to the foam. And now I am going to bring it in, and I think it would be good to have Wyatt come move over here and have him put it on. I'll hold the strings down for him and try to get it nice and straight.
That looks good.
So now Wyatt has this on. It is all together, and I just love these balloons and the letters, and of course the nice sentiment. Again, you can always change this up, so it could be Happy Father's Day or Happy Mother's Day or whatever occasion that you need. And just love this card. I think it's lots of fun. Love the dimension with the letters, and of course this other piece of the sentiment. So to finish off this card, we are going to put our inside in. So now we will put this in to the inside, and again you can stamp whatever you like on the inside of this card. So that concludes this fourth card in this card kit series. I want to thank Wyatt for his inspiration and his interest in helping me create this card, as well as his help filming this video with me, and want to thank all of you for watching. So again, this is a really great card. You can use it for a variety of reasons. Birthday, or again you can change the sentiment and put Happy Mother's Day or Happy Father's Day. It's a really good open-ended card, and love the dimension. Again, we didn't pop up the balloons, but popping up the letters helps add some dimension to the card. So I hope you enjoyed this card. There is one more card in the series. If you've missed any of the cards, I will link the playlist down below. You can always check out my website at kellyscards.ca, and thank you so much for joining us.
Bye.